Go.
Okay, so Simon, we're playing Warhammer, 1,000 points. It's been a while. Let's do this. Alright, so first up, Farseer with Spirit Stone, Guide, and Doom. Next to him, we have a trusty Guardian squad led by a Warlock with Embodden, who's also a Spirit Seer. And they've got a weapons platform that has a scatter laser on it. In the back here, we have a new shiny Wraithlord, who should have arms but doesn't right now.
He is armless.
He has a star cannon and a scatter laser. Next to him, the trusty Fire Prism with Hollow Field and Spirit Stone. I wrote Hollow Stone on my paper. Next up, Striking Scorpions, led by an X-Arch who has a Biting Blade and Shadow Strike, the Infiltrate power. They have a Wave Serpent that has a Twin-Link Missile Launcher and Spirit Stones. Next to them, a wicked cool 5 Dire Avenger squad with a Wave Serpent in progress, but it has Spirit Stones and Twin-Link Scatter Lasers. And that's it. That was
Hey, Nick here with a little bit of a different orc list. First up, we have a Weird Boy with a Warp Head upgrade. I figured I'd try that one out for a bit. War Boss, Power Claw, Heavy Armor, Cyborg Body, and a Twin-Link Shooter. In the back, we have 3 Copters with rockets. One of them has a buzzsaw. 2 Copters with just big shooters. One has a buzzsaw. 20 Orc Boys with a Rocket Launcher Shooter, Knob with a Boss Pole and Power Claw. In the back, we have 3 Killer Cans, 2 Grutzukas and a Rocket Launcher. Another 20 Boy Shooter Squad, same as the last one. And lastly, 19 Gretchen with a Runt Herd. That is all.
Alright, so here's the table. We are playing Dawn of War Annihilation, the best game mode ever. Alright, so in my Wave Serpent, man, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Farseer and Dire Avengers. It's hanging out.
I have my War Boss in here, the Xenu the Boys, and the Gretchen. Unfortunately, Annihilation's still going to kick it there for a while, if not the whole game.
What's this?
I'll see you at the end of my turn 1. Fucking crafty Eldar stole the initiative.
Alright, so yeah, it's like you saw stole the initiative. So Eldar move onto the field. Wraithlord walks up and is out of range, no seeing from night fighting, so we can't see anyone. Guardians move on. They'd be able to see the orcs, and they got 2 wounds, but the orcs made a cover save because they're kind of behind the hill and it's kind of hard to see them. Fire Prism flew up. It tried to explode some people, but it scattered away. And my other Wave Serpent opened fire and got 2 wounds.
Alright, everything on my turn 1 moved onto the field. Depth Copters were able to see the Wave Serpent hit with a rocket launcher but failed to penetrate. These guys moved on, ran 6. These guys moved on, ran 3. Gretchen did nothing. These guys turbo boosted 24 onto the field. These guys moved up. Rocket launcher tried to hit the Fire Prism and missed.
Alright, so my Wraithlord moves up. He fired into the squad of orcs with his Star Cannon and Scatter Laser. Got 4 killed orcs. Hard to keep track, a lot of orcs are dead. Guardians didn't do anything, I don't think. They might have got 1?
2.
2? Yeah. I killed a lot of orcs, I'm sorry.
State that every time.
I will. Fire Prism killed a lot of... No, I don't think he killed anyone.
He did. He killed like 6 or something.
He killed, yeah. He got 6 hits, I know that. I think he got 4 of them, or 5?
He killed whatever.
Many orcs. A lot of orcs. So you're moving back away from the Power Claws, kind of dangerous. This Wave Serpent fired at the Copters and didn't move. Or they got armor actually.
Alright, Copters failed to shoot at the Wave Serpent, but assaulted it and made it explode, killing one of the Dire Avengers, so hopefully it'll be that next turn. My Weird Boy got zapped this turn, failed to destroy the Wave Serpent. They didn't do anything else. Oh. These guys ran up 6, well, moved 6, ran another 3 or 4. Gretchen did nothing. I moved these guys here to shoot at the Guardians. Completely forgot about them, but that's okay because the mob of 8 boys that was left here that Simon was mocking charged forward, walked up, and got rid of the Guardians, losing, I think, 8 boy in the process, and consolidate 6 away from the Wraithlord. That is all.
Alright, so it's the start of turn 3, and my Striking Scorpions managed to come onto the board, being all heroic. Between them and the Wraithlord, they destroyed 1 of the Copters. It failed a morale check, and it's falling back. It might regroup next turn. We'll wait and see. Over to this side of the field, my Fire Prism moved away from these orcs, down to over here. Between the Fire Prism and the Dire Avengers. They managed to. The Dire Avengers got 2 wounds on the bikes. The ones without buzzsaws, the Coptas. Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome.
I dropped a little template on top of the bikes, the copters, and instantly killed the 2 guys that were already wounded. Well, I did it the other way around. Whatever. So it fell back as well. So.
Okay, so my 1 copter that was left led off the field. These guys shot the Dire Avengers to death and failed to kill the Farseer. These guys at the back there shot at the fire prism and missed with the 1 rocket launcher. These guys, my killer cans weren't in range of the Farseer. Gretchen still didn't do anything. This guy managed to pass his morale check and is there, at least for the time being. That is it.
Right, so my fire prism moved back again and managed to kill 1 of these orcs. Not really that great. Over here, my Wraithlord moved across to shoot at the killer cans. Got 3 hits, but none of them glanced or penetrated. And my Wave Serpent shot at the copter, but didn't do anything to him. He made an armor save against like a shuriken catapult. And that's it.
Okay, so this unit of boys just moved up. They didn't shoot anything. These guys over here tried to shoot at the Farseer, and he made his save. Killer cans, the rocket launcher put a wound onto the Wraithlord there. The Grotzukas didn't do anything. Gretchen did nothing. This guy assaulted the tank, immobilizing it and destroying its rocket launcher. That is my turn.
Alright, so my fire prism fired up into this squad, and it drifted further into the squad and killed 7 boys, which is great for me. Over here, my Wraithlord shot and then assaulted the killer cans and destroyed all of them. Hooray. And over here, my Striking Scorpions got out of their transport and shot to death the last copter.
Unit of boys here assaulted the Farseer and killed him. Unit of boys in the back there failed to shoot with their rocket launcher, and Gretchen continued to do nothing, and hopefully they'll survive long enough. The end.
Alright, so my fire prism backed up into a corner and blast templated these orcs again, killing 4 of them, making them go to ground. And the boss, to make them not fall back, he boss pulled them, so this guy's a winner. Over there, my Wraithlord moved up, shot into the Gretchen, killed 1, not close enough to assault yet. Striking Scorpions moved up, shot into the Gretchen, and also killed 1. They also are like this close to not being able to assault them. So next turn.
Gretchen are too tough to kill.
Yeah, that's right. We're done.
Okay, so my boys shot with the rocket launcher, didn't hit, charged up and shook it a couple times, the fire prism that is. The 2 guys there are still gone to ground, they got up. Didn't do anything. All the action this round came from the mighty Gretchen, who managed to hit and wound with a bunch, like something like 12 wounds or something like that, and took out 3 of these Striking Scorpions. Gretchen from the jungle, so yeah. And we rolled just before we recorded this to see if the game ended, which is actually this big dice here. It was a 2, ending the game, and yeah, we'll see you guys at the post-game discussion.